podcast, now in season 4 and newly on Digital 5. And here's your host, the professor, the Philippine genius, DJ Mo Twister.
Welcome to the podcast. It is a Friday night, the 8th of April. You are listening to Good Times in One of the Podcast, Season 4, brought to you by D5 Studios. My name is Mo. Nice to have you here. Phone number is 631-4731. Skype is GTWM Podcast. You can Viber as well, 0908-777-7348. The return of the Tinder King. But he's a married man now. Gucci Lorenzana. Hi, Gucci, man. Thanks for being here, buddy.
Thanks again for having me. It's been a while. I'm glad to be back.
Look at you, the prodigal son.
I know.
Gucci, you know, of course, we've had Gucci many times on the show. He is one of our favorite people here. In fact, I don't think we have you on the show often enough. We need to get you on more.
Yeah.
Like, we always kind of scramble when we have our co-hosts are missing, and we keep slipping, I guess, the thought of having you come by and doing the show. Or maybe we do, and you're super busy, because I know you have a wife now and all that shit. So it's how's the married life, man?
Married life has been good. I mean, it seems like it's the same thing. It's just that now we live together, and it's a lot of fun. I mean, I get to be with her a little bit more often, if that makes any sense.
Sure. Yeah. No.
So that's
good.
nice. That's a nice thing about it. I'm not as much, I don't do the Tinder thing anymore. I can't do that.
Of course. You would be dead.
But I can give great advice about it, so,
Right. Let's get to our co-host then. He is a actor, model. It's my first time to meet him, so I'm pretty excited about this. Please welcome David Licauco. All right. Hi, David. How are you?
I'm good.
David, you look like you're 15 years old, man. I mean, you baby-faced, right? I mean, look at your photos now. How old are you?
I'm 21.
21. Okay. All right, cool. Well, step up to the microphone a little bit. We can barely hear you.
Okay,
or maybe it's our fault. We should. Yeah, there you go. All right. So, David, what happens here, and Gucci knows this, people call the show. They have questions regarding a bunch of shit, whatever they want to kind of talk about in their lives, whether it be love life, career, sex issue. It doesn't really matter. They just got to throw it out there. We hang around. It's Friday night, usually a slow night on the show. So, it'll be fun. I mean, you can just kick back and stuff. So, it'll be good. Ready to go?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. Let's get our first caller. He is Lloyd, who is 25 in Makati and on line 1. Lloyd, you're on the show. What's up, brother?
Hey, Mo. First time, long time.
Thanks, Lloyd, man. We appreciate that.
Yeah,
what do you got going
way
for
back, Mo Juju time during the night shift of yours, right?
No way. So that's 2005.
I was elementary that time, high school.
Fuck you, asshole. Thank you, Dick.
And also the time that you're still not banging Angelicopter.
That's right. Thank you. Yeah, fuck you again, twice. All right. What's up, brother? How can we help you, man? Thanks. By the way, thanks for being such a long-time listener.
I have two questions.
Sure.
First one is much more on sex, and then second one is more on career. Which one do you want first?
Let's talk about your dick. How about that first?
Yeah,
Speaking of
that thing.
Sure.
Yeah, so I have a girlfriend for about a year and a half. And then when we're banging, it's hard, right? So once I put the condom on, it turns into soft. So I don't know what's happening. But when I put out the condom
of course.
Yeah, put out the condom, it goes back to being hard again. So I should do.
And this is 100% of the time, yes? Or
no. Actually, yeah. I forgot to tell you, this just happened lately. I guess it happened just once, and I'm really worried. I'm used to having 6 rounds.
Yeah.
I don't know what's happening to me right now.
Hey, fuck you for the third time. Good Lord, I'm so jealous.
How old are you?
25.
Oh, 25. Okay, it shouldn't be happening then. It's all in the mind, buddy.
It is all in the mind, especially if you are capable of getting an erection without it and you've had sex with the condom on in the past. This is all kind of like just you maybe overthinking it. Now, if this becomes a habitual problem every single time for, X amount of years, and then we can say, oh, okay, maybe your penis is just, it doesn't do well with constricted, right? But no, I mean, it's happened. You've been able to do it before. You should be able to do it now. It now just becomes a mental issue. And that's maybe. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, no. What I'm thinking is about the width. Maybe actually, I'm doing a little research, and I see that maybe the condom's not too small for my thing. So yeah.
Well, Lloyd, let's be realistic though and honest. Do you have a big dick?
I don't know. I haven't seen
Because-
any. Well, not the porn star dick.
Yeah, but I mean, like, okay,
Maybe
do you have anything?
the
Do you have
most
anything? Do you have anything around you right now that you can just kind of measure your dick real quick? I mean, like,
Yeah.
I mean, is it
length
a
about-
fat
well,
guy?
of course-
iPhone.
But
well,
you
of
gotta
course,
understand, like, you probably don't have a bigger dick than most people. I mean, just within reason. If you say I don't know, that means let's just say you've got an average sized dick, right?
Yeah,
Because
okay.
your answer is I don't know.
5.5, I think.
Yeah, no, these
Six?
condoms fit 5.56, no problem. Like that's
Okay.
that's an average penis. It should be
Standard.
fine.
Yeah.
There are bigger condoms like your Magnum XL, XL types, and all of that will be able to fit a bigger dick. But we're talking, power forward for the Houston Rockets kind of dick. Not really you.
Yeah.
So given that, again, I'm with Gucci on this. I think it's a mental issue, especially if it's only happened once. What you can do though is since you've been in a relationship with your girlfriend for a year and a half, try different forms of birth control, like the pill, which would be good since you guys are not banging anyone else. I assume it's just
No,
the both
no.
of you, right? Yeah. Then the birth control pill is fine because then you don't have to have a condom. You get to fucking blast inside her. It's awesome.
But what's
she
the
get
success
bigger
rate of
boobs.
the birth control?
I'm sorry.
Huh?
What's
Success
the
rate?
success rate?
I mean, if you take it on time every day as you should, responsibly, it's about as effective as a condom. The only thing it doesn't protect you is from the
Like STDs and stuff.
the STD. But again, that's why if you're in a relationship where it's just you and your girlfriend, then there's no reason you should worry about that because, I'm assuming you guys. She can get her pap smear, get tested, all of that stuff, get a prescription written out. Even though you don't need a prescription for the birth control pill, you can walk into any Mercury drug and
buy
ask
it.
for the
Yeah,
it's cheap, it's
Yasmin.
cheap.
Yeah, it's cheap. It's not a big deal. But wow, I mean, much, much better than the condom in terms of birth control. She just has to take it at the same time every day.
Are you high when you're having sex? Because
No. I don't
Drunk?
really drink. I don't
No.
smoke, and I don't do the drugs thing.
okay,
So,
that's
yeah.
good because when you're intoxicated, that can also definitely
Sure.
mess things up.
Sure.
down
Yeah,
there,
yeah. What
Now
I just remembered is that I'm really tired that time, so that's what I'm I'm leaning into. Well, I'm hoping.
Yeah, and again, we're talking about a one instance, isolated case here. Again, if it becomes a problem over and over, then I would, think about worrying it or about it a little bit more. But again, even then, you can throw that condom away if you just get a different kind of birth control,
Yeah.
and you'll be your dick is going to be much happier.
Yeah, I
Be
mean, if you're in a
harder than
monogamous relationship, then you should be fine.
Absolutely. Now, Gucci, you guys not planning to have any kids right away, yes?
No,
You and your
not
wife.
right away.
So what's the birth control?
none right now?
None. Oh, okay. So but you guys are married. So just in case she gets pregnant, it's all right.
Yeah,
You're married, whatever.
it's not one of those things that we're planning. So I mean, if it happens,
Right.
it happens. I mean, my parents or parents want it to happen right away. So, and we don't mind if it happens. But at the moment, we're just doing the pull-out method.
Gotcha. David, you got a girlfriend?
Try
No.
that one.
No,
I
but
have a
you're
lot
fucking
of
right, David. I mean, you give me look at you.
Yeah,
You're a
those-
model. You're an actor. You must
tho-
be fucking all the time.
Those
yeah?
are the fuck years, man. 21.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, right now you should be, again. There should just be a trail of corpses of
Gotta stay
females
at that,
like
though.
behind you. Are you banging a lot, David, or is this something?
I'm not like that. Okay.
Really, you're not? huh?
No.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes.
Is it a religious thing or like what's the?
Oh, my mom is watching right now, so
That's a really bad
You're-
choice.
you're
to invite
Chinese,
her
right?
to-
yeah, I'm Chinese.
Chinese families
okay.
are strict, man.
Yeah. Mom.
Oh, well,
Hi,
I'm
Mom.
Chinese
How are
too.
you? Are you Chinese too? Yeah. But
Yeah,
your mom's
yeah.
not listening, Lloyd. So shut the fuck
Yeah.
up. All right. All right. Anyway, Lloyd, your next question.
Okay, so about career, yeah. So I'm planning to do a career shift. So I'm leaning into committing into a flight school in Clark. So the expenses is quite heavy, about
It is.
4 million.
It is. Yeah.
Yeah. So currently I have a job in a BPO company. So what do you think about it? Should I pursue it or should I not? Is it really worth it?
Now you want to be a pilot, an airline
Yeah,
transport pilot, right, commercial pilot. So
Yeah.
the heavy expenses on the flight school, but rewarding if this is your dream. Like, you have to really want to be a pilot. You have to really love flying. You have to kind of like stare at the sky constantly and go, oh man, you know what? That's me. I'm supposed to be flying. Like, I always feel like those are the best kind of pilots, or those are the ones that really see it through. Yeah. Is this something that you've always dreamed about since you were a kid and looked up into the sky
look at the sky and look at those planes, man. I get jealous at them. I keep
Have you ever
telling one day I'll be there.
Have you ever
no,
flown
I
on a
haven't.
smaller?
I haven't.
Okay. Yeah, try
haven't.
flying, and you're not afraid of heights. You're not afraid of turbulence and all that shit.
No, I'm just afraid of my dick shrinking.
Yeah. Then I would do this. I would go one flight on a Cessna 150, 150, 152, one of those small trainer kind of type of planes, and see how you fare. You could fly right away. Like, you can fly on the very first day, the very first moment you get on the plane. Not by yourself, clearly. You have an instructor. He'll take off for you. But the moment he takes off, dude, he'll just give you the fucking wheel, and the controls, and you can go ahead and fly a little bit, see what that's like. Fuck around with the flight simulators as well. Which is what I did a lot. Again, I'm an aviation science major, so but I'm afraid of heights, so I get scared when I'm up there. I'm more of the air traffic.
That sounds ironic, right?
Yeah, it is kind of weird, but just do it. But do it in a small scale. Like, invest in one flight first. That shouldn't cost you too much. See what that's like. Go up there. Fuck around a little bit, and if you can't like sleep the next 2 days because you're thinking about it, I would consider financing an education in aviation.
I have no idea about this flying thing, but the thing I know about is if you have passion in something and you really believe in it, then you only live once, man. You might as well do it.
Yeah, man, that's what they say.
Yeah, but how do you separate passion from interest? See, like that's the thing I always like to talk about to people, because sometimes people, they look at something like, "Putang ina, gagawin ko yun," and I'm like, really? I mean, be careful, because you have to be really obsessed with it if you want to go out and spend that kind of money and to tackle that kind of hurdle. That's a really big challenge.
Yeah.
That's why I keep on thinking about it. Maybe that also affects my dick. I don't know.
Yeah,
stress does affect the dick.
I'll tell you this though: as a pilot, you're gonna get so much pussy. It's crazy. Man. So, I mean, that could be the inspiration behind all of this. Like, fuck flying. I just want to fuck flight attendants, man, and people in different cities around the world. So, for that case, I would do it, Lloyd. Definitely with your sex drive.
Speaking of too many girls, Gucci.
Yeah, what's
respect
up?
to you, man, Tinder King.
yeah, Gucci's the master, dude.
Thank you.
All right, thanks,
you.
Lloyd. Good luck, man, with your flying career.
Thanks, Mo.
Please call me back. Please call me back when you're like, Mo, I'm flying Airbus, Air 380s.
Sex at the same time.
Yeah, I used to listen to you when I was in elementary. Then I called you when I was just thinking about flight school, and now look at me, I'm flying the heavies.
I will. Don't worry.
All right, Dick, get out of here.
Hey, thanks.
Take it easy.
All right, bye. Asshole.
Man, see that's a great. I mean, then Tinder would come in so handy. Imagine that, flying everywhere, and then the Tinder app tells you. Well, the Tinder app tells you exactly where, like, distance-wise, right? Yeah.
Right.
So,
isn't that the best?
Man, imagine being a pilot and doing that.
I wonder, I have a question now. This kind of jumping off of that, right? How many people, when they're out of town, feel like they're single? Like, again, I'm talking about people who are in relationships, people who are married, have long-term relationships and stuff like that. Do they, when you travel, do you in your mind think automatically, okay, now I'm going to have to sleep with somebody here? How often do you think people think that?
I think they think about it a lot. I mean, I used to think about it a lot. I mean, especially when I'd be on shows, or if I'd have a singing engagement somewhere else. I mean, the first
even if you had a girlfriend, right? You're like, okay, even if I have a girl, but now that I'm traveling, I should be able to sleep with someone. It's almost like it's a pass.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, guys love that. I think it's one of those fantasies that we all have that will just never go away. I think it's part of our DNA almost, because when you're in a new place, then you kind of get horny and you kind of think about what kind of pussy's out there,
Sure. So what I'm trying to say is, girls, if you have a husband or a boyfriend that travels for a living, is constantly on business trips, please already have in mind that he's banging somebody, or at least trying to bang somebody. Not to make you paranoid, Just
It's-
keeping it real.
Keep keeping it real.
Keeping it 100, as the kids say. All right, let's go to Satine, who's 32 in Taguig. You're on line 4. Hey, Satine, how are you? Satine? Satine?
Hi, hello, can you hear me?
Whoa, yeah.
Hi, Satine, how are
we hear
you? Yes, good morning. Or good evening
Good
to you,
evening.
sorry.
Yeah, thank you, and good morning to you, and good evening to the other gentleman. I
Thank you,
didn't
dear.
get his name because I'm currently at work, so I just tried to
It's
send
okay.
my message, and they called me.
Yeah,
All
no
right,
worries. Yeah, you're not listening. It's Gucci and David here on the show tonight. So what's up?
Hi, Gucci.
Hi.
All right. My question is, I have a 17-year-old daughter, and she failed the subject. She's in college, but now my husband doesn't want to enroll her the next sem because we had a deal that if she failed the subject, she's not going to go to school anymore. You know, parenting stuff. Now, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to convince my husband to change his mind. And
Shit, he took it literally? Like, he meant it?
literally, yeah.
Your daughter's 17 years old. She's supposed to be at school.
Yeah.
What does he expect from her now?
Yeah, exactly.
What a weirdo.
So,
Okay,
what can I say?
you want me to rephrase? You want me to summarize it? Okay, you mean what in the sense like you're shocked or what like you don't get it?
What? I don't get it.
Okay, so here's the thing.
Yeah.
They got a daughter, right? She's 17.
Okay.
She failed a class in college, and they said they had kind of like a pre-existing deal that if she fails at any point a class in college, he will no longer send her to school. Which, at 17, is kind of wild. So, what class did she fail?
Yeah.
It's a math subject.
Matt, as it always is, right?
Wait, he would stop paying for her school, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, just to bring it on the table, my husband is not the father of my child.
Okay.
He's not the father. Oh, so he's kind of a dick.
So he's an asshole.
Yeah, he's kind of an asshole, Satine. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I mean, because I would understand if she was like 20, 22 and was still in
Oh,
college.
exactly. Right.
You know,
Right,
it's
no.
like, I'm not going to be paying for you if you're going to keep failing your subjects, diba?
Sure.
But if she's 17 and it's your daughter and you love your daughter, supposedly,
Yeah.
it should be fine. But
yeah.
come on.
I
it's
mean,
be-
the 17. Gucci's right. If your daughter was in her mid 20s, then she can probably look for a job to pay for her education, or at least pay a portion of her education. At 17, there's no way she's going to be able to get a job to pay for that. She's still kind of.
Exactly.
I mean, I mean, not to make it a Western kind of mentality, but she's still very much your responsibility at
Yeah.
17 years old and
Yeah.
being a minor. So you have to, in fact, do that. Now, what does your husband have as a plan B? Okay, so yeah, he's not going to pay for the tuition. What does he want her to do about it?
Yeah, he told her to find a job.
at 17?
And yeah,
Yeah, he's kind of a dick.
which is not feasible right now because she's just 17.
Of course, or even if she finds a job, it wouldn't be enough to pay for her tuition. What is your husband Pinoy, or like what's the deal here?
Yes, he is Pinoy.
Huh? Wow.
Yeah, this makes no
Weird,
sense.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, what a weirdo. How long you guys been together?
We've been together for 10 years now.
10
And
years.
Married
you have any
for
other
5
kids?
years. Yes, we have 2 other daughters.
Huh? And is your husband good to your daughter, your first daughter, or he's just kind of indifferent about her?
Well, he treats her just the same as the other daughters that we have. It's just that when it comes to school stuff, he's very strict.
Yeah.
I saw that even to his siblings. When
Sure.
he gives sermon to his siblings about school.
How many
I hear
subjects
the
did she
same.
fail?
Just one.
Oh, just one.
Just math, right? She just failed math. That's it, right?
Yeah, just math.
Why didn't she tell you to?
Yeah, fucking everybody fucking fails math in college, right? At
Yeah.
least once. I mean, geez, that's kind of normal, in fact. David, you ever fail a class?
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah. Oh, okay,
I'm
great.
in school now, so
Mom's still listening. Mom's like, yes, I remember those days.
no, don't tell her.
Yeah, no. Listen, Satine, you clearly have to talk to your husband and say, I understand we're strict in class, but maybe your daughter can give an explanation on why. Maybe you can give her a second chance, because that's a nice lesson you want to teach people in this world, that second chances do exist. Is your daughter lazy? Is she a nice girl? I mean, does she studies the month? She just failed because some people don't absorb math very well.
Well, she studies naman, and she helps with taking care of the two little sisters. And she just said that she just had some problems, or she had a hard time with the professor, and she most of the time didn't understand the lessons.
Yeah, okay, because again, just as long as she's not lazy, like she's not failing every class, she's not one of these people that locks herself in the room and wakes up at 2 p.m. every day, you know, all of that shit, then come on, you got to give her a second chance on this one. I would be upset too as a father if my kids, like when my son comes home, you know, he's always got stellar grades, but you know, sometimes he's a little bit rowdy in class and I get spoken to. I'm upset, and he knows I'm upset. Not to a point though I become neglectful or anything like that. So your husband needs to be the one taught a lesson here, not just your daughter, about what it means to really like be there as a parent and supportive, and yes, be upset, but at the same time kind of encourage them to do better next time and to go out and, you know, have another shot at this.
Yeah, and these are the type of kids, I mean, God forbid anything bad happens, but these are the type of kids that like end up being so stressed in school that they end up doing something to themselves that hurt themselves.
That's right.
And there needs to be a parent that's there that's going to be supportive, especially with something like this. She's starting out college. She's already younger than most college students, I would assume, because 17 is pretty young, you know?
Yeah, she's right about there, right. But yeah, certainly not like a fourth year type, you know, who's mature and all that. I mean, still new, still a lot of school ahead.
Exactly. So I don't know what to do. How would you talk?
I would tell him, listen, you know, our daughter, what do you expect from her now? Now that she's 17, to get a job and to pay for tuition, it won't be enough. I think we can threaten things like this, like, oh, if you, kung may bagsak ka, you know, I'm not going to pay your tuition. But to take it literally is irresponsible on your part. As parents. We'll only we'll raise our children to be resentful of us, and trust us, we will need them one day too.
Yes.
And we're gonna want them to be there for us as we should be there for them now. And then if that doesn't work out, no sex. No sex for a year. Okay? We say, okay, every single day my daughter is not in school is another day you ain't getting anything. All right? He'll pay the tuition immediately.
Yeah.
All right?
Just don't give him any sex.
Do that.
Yeah. No sex, Satine. No sex. None whatsoever.
No BJs.
All right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, she failed math. You failed the bedroom, baby. That's it.
It is just one subject now.
All right. How old is your husband? You're 32. You're still young, so there's a lot of sex going on.
Yeah.
How old is your husband?
30.
30? Oh,
30,
so
you're older,
okay, good.
so
Yeah.
you actually have more say than he does, you know?
Yeah, fuck that guy. Yeah, walk around naked, but no sex.
Yeah.
Like walk around panty lang. No sex. Not until he pays for it. All right?
Okay.
All right, baby. Thanks for the call. Appreciate it.
Man, you know.
Thanks a lot.
Okay, bye.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Take care.
Sorry, Gucci.
No, I was saying that when growing up, I was telling myself, if I ever had a girl as a daughter, I would lock them in a room, just stuff like books underneath the door and food underneath the door, get them all fat and stuff so they don't go out and
get
meet
them all nerd out.
Yeah, nerded out and not meet any boys and just, you know, make sure they study. But now that I'm older, it's like, you know, you start to realize what, you know, like what one of my fears is how am I going to be as a parent? And I don't know how you do it, man. Like, I think one reason why maybe I'm holding off is because I'm really scared. It's like, I don't want to be too strict. Am I going to be the asshole dad? Because like with my dogs, not that my kids would be my dogs, but with my dogs, I'm so strict to them already. So how would I be as a parent? You know?
I think every guy thinks that way. They say, okay, if I have a daughter, like I've got 2 daughters right now. So, you know, one is 17 and one is 2. So there's a really big gap between them. And I just, you know, I don't think I'm strict with the 17-year-old that often. Like, I try to be more like a buddy to her. I know she's a little boy crazy right now, and I'm kind of supportive of it instead of being this guy who walks around with, with like a gun in my hand, looking at every guy and wanting to hurt them if they ever do anything wrong to her. But, but I want her to nerd out. I want both of my kids to nerd out a little bit.
Yeah.
I think you'll. Here's what I don't want. I don't want my kids to think I'm stupid and start lying to me about shit they do. That's the thing. It's because I'm not. I'm going to catch your ass because I'm still young. I think all of us when we were young, I mean, David included, myself, I'm sure Gucci, that we always fooled our parents into like doing things that they didn't want us to do. And we're like, they're too dumb to know anything. Yeah. Not dumb in a sense that they're like idiots, but we're so smart. We're young. We can get away with it. Yeah. I want them to know that, okay, I get it. I'll be supportive of a lot of the things that you're involved in. Don't think you can pull one off on me. Yeah. I'm fucking smarter than your ass, you little shit.
That's right.
That's what I want to do. Yeah, fuck you kids.
No, but it's true, man. I mean, like, I used to think that about my parents, but then now that I look back, now that I'm the age that because my dad had me when he was 20. My parents had me when they were 20.
Sure.
So I'm 30, I'm 36, so...
Yep.
I was 16 years old when my dad was my age, and I'm thinking to myself, man, at my age, I know that they knew exactly what I was going through, or they knew, if I lied to them, they knew that I was lying. I'm sure of that now, but back then I had no idea. And it's true when they used to tell me that they know better than I do, they probably did,
Yeah.
So you at any point when you were doing stupid shit, did you think your parents were super like, oh man, they're so dumb, they don't know what's going on?
Yeah, many times. We would have so many fights about stupid shit, and then I look back now that I should have never fought with them about those things.
Right.
Like me and my dad fought about George Bush one time.
Sure.
And we both punched walls of that because he wanted to vote for Bush and I wanted to vote for Clinton. It was really stupid, but like it was those things, and I should have listened to his points. I remember my dad telling me once, just listen to me. You may not agree with me, but just listen to what I have to say. And I didn't want to do that. And now I'm hoping that my kids listen to me.
Sure. Yeah, no, that's right.
It's tough.
David, were you a good son, David? Would you listen to your kids?
Actually,
you listen to your parents?
Before actually, no. As in like pinalayas now before when I was in first year high school, I think.
Man,
like I was away from my house for 5 days.
Yep.
No, like because he's actually friends with my wife's sister, and they're all Chinese. They're really really strict Chinese. So I can only imagine how it must have been for you growing up. I mean, you being an artista and doing all this stuff now. How is it?
No, naman. I mean, now they're really supportive with what I'm doing because they're still young. I mean, they're only 45.
Okay.
So I think they're supportive naman in everything I do.
When they kicked you out, like
before talaga they were really strict. Maybe because parang they were young pa. They were I think 20. They got married around 22 years old. So they were young. So I don't know.
See, man, being a parent's hard.
Yeah, man, scary. But I love it. No, listen, wouldn't change it. Like, I said this the other day to a friend of mine when they said, because I had a friend visit me and, he was a really good friend of mine in the Philippines when I lived there. And he's like, boy, look at you now, man, father and this. And I'm like, yes, it's a big change what I'm going through now, say, than when I was living in Manila doing still this job. But I can't imagine my life without my kids. I can't even imagine my life before my kids. Like, I don't reminisce about my life before my children. Like, I love them so much and love this family so much that, I wasn't a Tinder king or anything like that, but the single life and all these other different girls and just the high life and all that stuff. I can't even I don't even go back to those memories and think about them. I don't think about them as fond memories. All I think about are my kids. My memories now are like, 6 months ago or a year ago. I don't ever go back to my mid-20s now because being a father is a really, really great thing for me. So I think, yes, while there's a bunch of fear involved in this, Gucci, the moment you have your kids, trust me, like all that shit you did in the past, you won't even go to them for like solace if you're depressed or if you're sad or if you want to think about a different time. It's just really all about the now and them. And, again, your memories are going to be things that you did a couple of weeks ago and you laugh about it. Like, that's what's really kind of cool. It's scary, but at the same time, it's so fulfilling and awesome. So I suggest you
have kids,
keep having sex with your wife, and not think about pulling out.
All right.
Just saying.
I might do that tonight. Yeah.
It is a Friday night here on the show. Our guest is David Lee Cauco, and of course, co-hosting with us is Gucci Lorenzano. We'll take a commercial break. David, what's this? I'm reading on the internet, like people on the chat room saying that you're Vice Ganda's boyfriend.
No,
is that true?
no.
What is that?
No. We were
Oh,
close.
did you hear about
before.
this?
We were close before. I mean,
Why were you close? He liked you. He probably liked you.
siguro.
Probably hitting on you. Did he offer you anything? Did he offer you a car, Range Rover?
No
Anything like
naman,
that?
no naman.
No.
He's
I mean,
nice
like,
lang,
he-
he's nice lang. Parang he
No,
wanted
he's
to
not
help me.
nice. No, he's a fucking asshole. That's why for him to be nice to you must mean he really, really likes you.
Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah? Did he ask you out on a date?
No. Ano lang, maybe in Valkyrie or
To go out.
Yeah, to go out.
Not to go. Wow.
Yeah.
Did you say yes? Is that why? Is that why everybody thinks you're the boyfriend?
I'm with my friends, pero
Sure.
not alone.
Are you with any
Definitely.
station right now? Like.
No, I'm still studying, so I want to focus on my studies first before
Okay.
for anything.
Gotcha. Yeah. Now I'm reading here on the YouTube chat room that there was some issue about you and Vice being like together or something like that, and then I
No
kind of saw it
naman,
online and stuff
no,
like
no,
that.
no.
Boy, that must be that's a
actually,
big deal
it was-
though. I mean, you must get a lot of fucking messages about that because that's Vice Ganda. It's fucking huge.
Yeah, actually,
Yeah.
I know. It's on the internet. It's all over the internet before. But it was a hard moment for me.
Did you text him and go, Vice, can you please never like talk about me because clearly I'm all over the internet. Everybody thinks I'm your boyfriend. Did you have to have a conversation with Vice about it?
Actually, I did. Pero like, parang sabi niya na, it's normal. Don't worry. It's still publicity. Something like that.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, 'cause
And then
they
kissed you in the
say he
mouth.
likes basketball players, and you play basketball, right?
yeah.
Oh,
But
you
it's
play
not true. It's
basketball
not
too?
true. It's not true. He's not my girlfriend or boyfriend.
Girlfriend or boyfriend. You don't even know. Okay. All right. Well, I'm glad you cleared that up. Now, do you guys still communicate?
We're good friends. We're good friends. Pero like, ano naman, parang hindi naman niya ako invite to like go out on a date or what. It's ano lang, parang
You know, this, like, David, this is a big deal because I look at Vice as one of the more popular personalities in the country. Like, clearly, he's one of the biggest stars. And, I mean, his star is, I think, fading a little bit to when it used to be, like, say, 2 years
Yeah.
ago where fucking Vice was the biggest fucking thing, right? 2-3 years ago, he's just, like, the greatest, you know, the biggest star in the country. And now, like, you know, I think people are a little bit... You know, maybe he's a little overexposed, and people care less a little bit about, you know, not as much about him. But yeah, no, for you to be able to like text him at any time or call him, like that's a really big deal. He must really, really like you.
we're friends.
Yeah.
We're friends. We're good friends. But he's really nice. He's really nice to me talaga.
Yeah, shit. You know what, Gucci? I never had a fucking gay benefactor offer me anything. Like, I'm kind of upset about that. Like, it's one of those things that I kind of regret in life. It's like, I've never had a gay guy come up to me and say they were going to buy me anything if I just gave him a blowjob or if I just stood there and let him suck my dick or anything like
Really?
that. Yeah, I'm sure you have, Gucci, because you're a fucking good-looking guy. Yeah, you've had
Well,
a gay
yeah, but
benefactor.
I've always denied.
Indecent proposal.
I've always said no. I think that's one reason why. Like, I mean, I'm not saying that like I'm a superstar or anything, but I think that's one reason why maybe I didn't skyrocket as fast.
Sure.
Is it true
No, I
na
can
parang
believe that.
showbiz? It's really.
Well,
thing?
it used to be, David. It
Yeah.
used to be far more rampant than it is now. Like, I'll tell you this, David, and this is a goddamn 100% truth. I'm not fucking lying to any of you guys. And then we got to get out of here. So you take your 2,000 matinee idols, 2,000 on the major networks, especially in ABS, because I worked in ABS in the 2000s.
Yeah, you're a
and
product of that, right?
Yeah, I'm a product of
Yeah.
this. And my friends weren't the actors. My friends were the directors and a couple of the executives. And I tell
Like the
you,
gays?
when we all get together, I'm really close to the gay guys, super close to them. In fact, some of these directors are my neighbors. They go into my house and take my food without, they have a key to my house. Like, this is how close I am to some of these guys. Like, I'm super close to these directors and these executive producers more than I was the actors, right? To a point where I could walk around in my house, naka boxer shorts or underwear lang. Three gay guy directors come in, and it's no problem. We're pals. Like, we're fucking friends. Like, we laugh at shit, right? They know my girlfriends. They direct my girlfriend, stuff like that, right? So everybody's really good to each other. And I tell you, these guys were banging those dudes, man. Like, you did not have a show unless you got your dick sucked.
Is that true
By one of
talaga?
these
Is that
guys.
true talaga? I mean,
Yeah, I mean, I would say 80% of the matinee idols had some kind of director backing them, and I mean that sexually, like they had him in the ass, and then backing them also career-wise.
Ayoko na pala mag-artista.
Yeah, no, that was then.
That was then. I think
That
it's-
was then. No, not a lot of investigative social media, not a lot of that shit. Now you can't get away with it. I
Yeah,
don't think,
here
anymore.
it's a little bit too hard to get around
Yeah.
social media ngayon, diba? I mean,
so ba?
with Twitter, with everything that's out there.
Yeah,
diba?
somebody
Instagram.
sees you out there, they Instagram, and boom, now all of a sudden you're the boyfriend of Vice.
I mean, exactly. See what's happening to you right now. Imagine if it was true, diba?
Sure.
So-
But back then, so anyway, think about all of the 2000s big stars back then. You still see them now.
Yeah.
All of them had a gay benefactor. All of them. All
oh
of them.
man,
90% of them, I'd say. All of them. Dude, every single fucking one. Like, even the ones you think like would be impossible that guy had a boyfriend, the guy had a boyfriend.
Okay, yeah, and some of them are not even gay, huh? Like,
talaga?
No,
pumbata lang
they're
sila.
not. No,
Like-
they just have to sit there,
Yeah.
they get their dick sucked, that's it.
So that's why
Tapos you'll be famous na after one night.
a lot of them are. I mean, my I've-
No. It's not one night.
Well,
like
that's
you
not one
full
night.
on have to
It's-
be their boyfriend. Like, yeah, you're in a
Oh.
relationship with these guys.
from what I hear.
Yeah. No, I know it.
That's hard.
I know it. Like, I remember a couple of like kind of executives. You know, we would go out, you know, as a group with some of the directors. You know, many of them gay guys, and I'd sit there and I'd just listen to the stories and just fucking.
You'd be shocked,
I'm
man.
laughing my ass off, but I'm shocked at the same time. And me, because I'm not a matinee idol, these guys are not gonna offer me anything. I'm fucking ugly. I'm small and I'm ugly. No, I'm not. But these other ones, you know, your actors, your dramatic stars, man.
Yeah.
We're talking about dick sizes. We're talking about when he fucked them in the ass, how hard it was to walk the next day, and all of that stuff. It is, man, it gets graphic, and all of them had one. And they would fight each other. Like, this director that hates that director, and this executive hates that the executive, and they're all fucking competing about their boyfriends. Like,
Yeah.
pasikata ng jowa. You know, it's like, tangina, oh, ganyan ba? Tatlo yung show ng boyfriend mo. Putang ina, apat yung show ng boyfriend. it was like that,
Sino
man.
yung guy? Sino yung, I mean, sino yung parang, sino yung gumagano?
Okay.
Who does
Okay.
it?
Okay, so if you, I won't say his name because again we're pals and shit, and I'm not on the hot seat here. But if you take today's star, like who's a big star today? If you take like I don't know Enrique Hill, right, as an example, whoever Enrique Hill was that back then, boyfriend. Take John Lloyd, whoever John Lloyd equivalent was. Well, John Lloyd was there, but we in
was
John Lloyd
younger
and I, we
then.
did a show together, but he was much younger then.
Yeah.
But you take any of those guys, whatever equivalent it was back then, boyfriend.
Yeah, I don't even want to name some groups, but they just think about yung mga sikat na.
Yeah, shit too talaga.
Uh,
Yep.
Okay.
All had some kind of backer, man. It was, man, if you wanted to be that popular. Now, if you wanted to be like my kind of popular, yung popular like, uy, si ano. No one ever knows my name. Uy, si ano.
Si ano.
Like
Okay,
that
you
kind
don't
of
need
shit.
that naman.
Yeah. You don't have to have a boyfriend.
Okay.
But if you wanted
I'm
to
good
be
with that.
like,
I'm good with
yeah,
Mo Twister level.
both sorts of level. Okay. All right.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
then
yeah.
you're fine. Yeah.
what type of sikat is good? Do you think? You think that the type of sikat of
Oh well, you know, A-list sikat is always great because the money is always good.
Yeah.
Like when you're A-list sikat, you can buy anything, you can go anywhere, you can fuck who you want. There's nothing like A-list celebrity.
Pero it's hard na parang you can't go out, you can't go to malls.
Oh, that's
diba?
fine. I like
That's
that
fine.
shit.
I
I like
love
going
that.
out. All of a sudden, like if 5 people ask me for my autograph, I'm like, I feel so good about myself. No, but
Actually.
no, those are all really good things. Like being able to be recognized and stuff like that. That's always fun. If you pay for it with privacy issues where no one, everybody knows your life. That's okay. That's a small price to pay considering A, you get paid so much. B, everything you do from now on is free. You want to get a haircut? It's
Yeah.
free. You want to do this? It's free. Everything's
Your
fucking
clothes are
free.
free.
perks?
Yeah, your clothes are fucking free. You get paid more money than anyone else does in the country. More than doctors, more
Yeah.
than lawyers, more
That's
than
very true.
college professors, more than all of these people. Plus, not only do you get all of this money, you get everything else for fucking free.
So you
What
save
a
lot.
life.
Even the girls
What
are
a
free.
life. Yeah.
Yeah, the girls are free
So
too.
I'm gonna sit there, let Vice suck my dick a little bit. Why not? Why not?
Oh man.
I'll take a break. When we come back, we got a lot of calls tonight, by the way. It is a Friday on the show. Gucci Lorenzana,
What's
Timber
up?
King. Retired, but still
Retired.
Hall of Fame.
Tinder.
Hall of Fame.
Hall of Famer. That's right.
And David Nicalco on the show, actor, model David Nicalco. Not Vice Ganda's boyfriend.
Nah.
Yeah,
Clear?
No.
Just friends. Just friends.
Friends lang.
Strictly friends.
All right, don't go away. Back after this.
Can't get enough of the NBA fever. Sports5.ph has got you covered. Catch the hottest NBA topics discussed and delivered like a roundhouse kick to the head. This NBA-focused podcast is set to become the MVP, most valuable podcast among hoop heads.
For the defensive stoppers, Ben Wallace.
LeBron will get that title.
What would you like to see implemented?
Hosted by 4 gurus of the game from 3 different continents. Catch the Full Court Report. New episodes every Monday and Thursday, only on sports5.ph.
Hi, this is Hillary Clinton, and you're listening to Good Times with Mo, Philippine Genius. Genius.
You're listening to Good Times with Mo, the podcast, here on Digital 5 Originals. Have an interesting question, or do you just want to speak your mind? Call us at 631-5788. Catch us on Skype at GTWM Podcast or on Viber at 090-877-77348.
Back on the show here. It's Friday night. You're listening to Good Times and More, the podcast, season 4, brought to you by D5 Studios. Oh, I forgot to remind everyone that the first 5 callers that are Philippine-based get iFlix for a year. That's right, an annual subscription courtesy of iFlix, where you can enjoy Southeast Asia's leading internet TV service by watching movies, TV shows, Hollywood, local, regional, Korean stuff, anime, cartoons, all that good stuff, courtesy of iFlix. First 5 callers, Philippine-based, gets to score that. And let's go out and give another one away. Ready to go? Let's start with let's start with John. John, who's 18, in Cebu. Hey, John, teenager.
Hi, John.
Line 3, what's up? John?
Hello.
Hi, John.
Hello.
How are you?
Hello. Hello.
Hi. Can you hear us?
Can you hear me?
Yes, we
Yes,
can.
we can.
I can hear. Okay.
Great.
Yeah,
What's your
hi.
question?
I am a bisexual guy, and I have this problem of masturbation. Like,
Masturbation problem.
I have,
Sure.
yes, I have a mentality of requiring myself to masturbate regularly, like a maximum of 3 or 4 times a day. Then
That's about right.
That's right.
For
disturbing
18.
me already.
It's what?
But it's already disturbing my daily routine, such as going to school early or going to other activities, which I always come late because I always jerk off first before going there.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're what? Transsexual?
No, he's bisexual.
Oh, bisexual.
Yeah.
Look-
John, dude, 18 years old, masturbating 3 to 4 times is it's about right.
Yeah, I
It's
mean,
normal.
I still do that. There are weeks when I do that a lot, you know. And then there are weeks where I don't do it a lot. So that's fine. That's normal. And you're 18 years old, so you know don't worry about it too much.
There is an issue though, John, that's clear, which is you're now late for school or late for activities, or that's the issue. Like it's not. I think the problem isn't how often you're masturbating; it's when you're masturbating in the daytime,
Yeah.
like throughout the day. That's the part I think that needs to be fixed a little bit, John, because you're right. It is an issue. I mean, you're not a sex addict or anything, but it is an issue when it's affecting your daily routine. What has to happen is you have to jack off on slow moments. Like, oh, look, I've got an hour to kill. I'm going to jack off right now. You don't go, oh, shit, I got to be in school in 5 minutes. Hold on, let me squeeze one out. No. Like, again, it's when you're doing it, not how often you're doing it. 3 to 4 times a day, John, is fine at 18.
Yeah, I mean,
I definitely hit once a day. But I'm 38, and maybe twice a day if it's a slow day. Like if I don't have radio that day, I'll squeeze one out twice a day. At 18, man, machine.
yeah. But Mo, have you ever been late because of jacking off? Something?
Maybe once, twice, but not every day. So, John, if you are seeing if you are late every day or late a few times a week to something that you're supposed to be at, then yes, there is a problem. And now you just have to reschedule your jack sessions.
Gawin mo na sa school, John. School na lang.
Gawin mo na lang sa school. Sa
That's a
CR.
very good point. Yeah, no,
CR.
David, that's right. Yeah, no, that's what I would do. I
Good
just jack
job.
off in the car. Yeah, I jack off in the car.
Or
That's what I would do.
Sa gym.
Yeah. Because you never know with the traffic being really tough and stuff, you never know. So you want to get to school early, and then when you get to school, at least I had a vehicle then, I just jack off in the car.
Minsan nag-jack off ako sa shower sa gym.
Yeah,
Yeah,
jack off in the shower in the gym. And back then, dude, listen, no internet back then when I was in college. So we're talking about having to close your eyes and jack off without any material.
Think about the girls.
Like now, you can just save that shit on your phone, save it on your laptop, fucking open it and blast.
Oo, sa phone mo. Save mo lang sa phone.
John, all right? Plus, you're bisexual, meaning like you get turned on by both.
By everybody.
Like, yeah, that's fucking awesome.
Kaya pala 4 times a day ka eh.
Yeah, I know, right? 2 of them I masturbate about girls, the other 2 I masturbate about dudes. I love it. Man. Hey, John, when you are jacking off, are you thinking about guys or girls?
Girls, but mostly guys.
Oh.
Mostly guys. And what's that like? You think about blowing them, or you think about fucking them in the ass, or like what do you?
No.
Where's your imagination
not
at?
really. I just look at their
Their dicks.
and yeah.
But,
I get horny already.
Oh.
Yeah, no, good
How about
guy.
with girls? How about with girls?
Yeah. Like,
The
what is it? Is it
girls
like
are-
80-20? 80% of the time you're thinking about guys, 20% you're thinking about girls?
Yeah. Like the last time I jacked off with a girl was Maria Gonzalez.
Ooh.
Yeah, good choice.
Yeah.
Good choice. Okay. Well, John, you're fine. Reschedule. It's again,
Wake up earlier.
it's a scheduling issue here. Yeah, schedule issue.
Okay, by the way, who's the co-host of yours?
That is Gucci Lorenzana. He will
hi, Gucci.
break your
Hi.
ass if you ever
Jack off
had
about
it.
me.
Yeah, you can jack off about Gucci here.
You're one of my list.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
I love it.
Thank you.
All right, thanks, buddy. Do me a favor. Do that thing that you guys. No, John. This is mandatory. So Gucci, you know Mara, right? Mara's been here. You've co-hosted with Mara, right? Or you've been on the show with Mara Aquino? Mara. Oh no, you've always been with Bianca.
It's
Okay.
always with Bianca, yeah.
Okay, so we have a girl here who co-hosts with us a lot. Her name's Mara Aquino. She's great. She's fucking love her. And what we ask the callers to do is we ask them to jack off and then blow a load on the computer screen right on her face. So, they'll watch it on YouTube. They'll hit pause and they'll just fucking unload on her face. Then they'll take a photo and then they send it to us while we're on the show. And then we just laugh about it on air.
Okay.
So, John, do me a favor. Before the show ends tonight, you have about an hour or maybe about 40 minutes left. Quickly get online right now, hit pause on a close-up on Gucci, and just blast on his face. And then take a screenshot or a picture on your phone and then send it to us.
Send it to us. Fuck, I can't believe I'm saying that. But yeah.
Yeah,
go
it's
ahead.
awesome. It's such a flattering thing. Oh, man, it's so cool. Like, just come all over your face. It's
Yeah,
really
and
funny.
then just and tag me on that,
Yes,
Yeah, Gucci
yes,
Lorenzana.
yes.
Pwede
Yes,
rin ba
tag
ako,
him
John?
on Twitter.
Pwede rin
Do
ako?
it. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
do that.
Blast on David's
You
face
could-
as well.
Yeah, you could do a tag team
Yeah.
on that. Oh.
It'll be like a big
I
fucking
already
threesome.
had one. I already have one jack off with one of your photos, but I haven't had that pic yet. So maybe later I have one and I'll send it to you now.
Okay.
Yes, please. Yeah. Okay, great. Thank you, John. That's very flattering,
John.
by the way, for us. Appreciate it. Bye-bye.
Yeah. I respect that. Shit, whatever gets you
Oh,
off,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, dude.
I mean,
That's the thing about like chicks. Like chicks are like, if you're on FHM and stuff like that, I think you have to know that when you're on the cover of FHM or whatever, you have to know that there's going to be about 5 million dicks that are just going to be jacking off to you at any given time.
yeah, you have to know that. I remember when, I remember when Kay was on FHM. I told her that. I was telling her, a lot of people are going to be jacking off to you. And I don't, and she was like, no, they're not. It's like, why the fuck are you going to be on FHM if you don't know that or realize that,
Sure. No,
you
it's
have
exactly.
to accept that.
Yeah. I would, man, what if guys, if guys were, or if girls had the sex drive or like the disgustingness of guys do, like if I found out like 5 million women masturbate to me, I'd be like, yep, that's right, bitch.
Right?
Hell yeah, you do.
Man,
Hell
we'd
yeah,
we'd
you
use
do.
that for all our yabangness, you know?
Oh my god! Like, exactly. It'd be like currency for me. It's like, who cares? It's the same thing as like, what's in my ATM? How many girls have masturbated to me? That's awesome.
Oh, man.
Let's go to Marco, who's on line 1. He's 37. Marco, you're in Bulacan. Welcome to the show. Thanks for being here.
Hey guys.
Hey.
What's up, buddy?
I'm good. Are you
Good.
you actually called last Wednesday, I think?
You were on the show on Wednesday? Is that what you said?
Yes.
Okay, good. Well, it's nice to have you back, buddy. What's your question tonight?
Hey, same here, man.
What's up?
I'm good. I have a question though.
Okay,
This
sure.
is a real one. I thought this through already.
Fair enough.
Yeah. It's same in comparison with that guy in Cebu anyway. So here it goes. Do you really need to please your parents-in-law, or in my case, soon-to-be parents-in-law?
Oh, that's a good question for Gucci, man.
In regards to
Gucci,
Okay,
just
man.
making them like you mean?
Yeah, well, at first they did. What with my professional title and all, but things turned a bit sour to worse when it's not that I don't like to get into anything specific. It's just that I don't want to take up too much time of the show.
It's okay.
But,
Let's
yeah.
give us a summarized
Yeah.
version. Were you in good terms with them, and then you did something?
Yeah, I did something which I really don't know if they should they should really be pissed off with me.
What did you do?
What'd you
Quickly,
do?
give me one sentence. What did you do?
Okay, so I'll break it down as short as possible. So last
Yes,
2014, I was in between jobs for like less than a month or more than a month actually, and when her mother knew. Whenever I was visiting, I tell them what's up with me. So during that time, that they knew I didn't have a job at that time. I was looking for. Actually, I was about to join one already. Her mother kept on telling me that she has this neighbor, though, despite not being a board passer, had this big ass house built at the corner of their street. So each week, for each weekend, whenever I went there for like 4 or 6 times, 4 or 6 weekends, that's what she kept on telling me. So on the sixth weekend when I went there, I just told her that I'm sorry, I just don't like to work and be confined in the four corners of an office. I want to do field work, so that's why I'm going to join this company, because for like close to a decade I've only now I realize that I really like to do field work, which was what I did more than a decade ago. So.
Okay, so
Yeah.
it's they're not happy with your career.
Yeah, you can say that, yes.
Okay, and now you're asking us: is it necessary for them to be happy with you? Is that what it was, basically?
To please them, you know.
Yeah, to
I
please
mean,
them.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I want to go to Gucci right away here. Just Gucci, you've been married for a month, so
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how well you know the in-laws or the family on the other side, but is there a conscious effort to make them like you all the time?
Well, you have to make pakisama. I think that's just part of our culture, and I think it's part of just people in general. You have to get along with them. You being married to your wife, that's just between you both. I don't think you need to please them, especially about your job, because we were talking about passion earlier, and you need to love what you do. So don't worry about that. Other than that, there's really no, I mean, I think Mo would agree with me. There's really nothing you can do with that. If you want to do what you want to do with your job, you want to do something that makes you happy. You want to do field work. You don't want to be confined to an office. I mean, I myself worry about my job every day. I'm married to somebody who's Chinese, where in their culture, usually they marry into a business or something, and they're stable. But in my line of work, it's more of project to project, or and we have to invest our money and have businesses ourselves. But it's not just like in the Chinese community. So it gets tough. I mean, I have this also hanging over me where I want to be like that. I want to be able to provide in a way that they feel is fit for my wife. But there's nothing you can do. The in-laws are going to be in-laws. They're always going to have something to say. I've seen that in my parents. I've seen that with my friends who are married. So you don't think of it that way. You don't have to please them, but you have to make pakisama, and that's the only thing that you can do.
Sure.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually still do. I mean, nothing's really changed as far as I'm concerned. Well, no, I shouldn't say that. When I started noticing them giving me the cold shoulder bit by bit for like over 3 years, 2 or 3 years already, I somewhat stopped confiding in them. And, yeah.
That's, I think, what you shouldn't do. I think you should work on it.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys aren't married yet. And come on, let's, again, be realistic. Parents are, in-laws are gold diggers in a sense that they want their children to marry into wealth.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, like, that's the reality of it. Now, clearly they want their children to be happy, but everybody wants their kids to marry rich. Here's the thing. Not everybody's rich. In fact, not a lot of people are rich.
Yeah.
So, but when they see you, they just want to know that their children are going to be financially secure and all of that stuff. And if they don't see that in you, then they're going to encourage her to probably break up with you. Or, are you sure you want to marry this guy? And are you sure? Because that's all gold digging, but that's what parents do. And if they're going to give you the cold shoulder because they feel that your career isn't strong enough for their child, I think that's a common parental douchebag behavior, but it's common, and what you have to do is not take it against them too much and just try, as what Guji said, try to get along.
Just get along.
You
with
guys don't
them.
have to be the best of friends, but just try to get along. Try to make them feel good about the situation that their daughter is in outside of the financial stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, clearly you're never going to be an Ayala or a Zabel or a fucking whatever, right? Clearly, okay?
Yeah.
Though what you can be is a loving, supportive husband, a good father one day, a good son-in-law to them, somebody who takes care of things. Okay, maybe you can't buy them a new TV, but you can fix their TV.
Yeah.
You can do things. You can do things where they will find value in you outside of your ATM.
Exactly.
And if you forget, now if you quit on that, then you're in real shit. Because if you're like, putang ina, sila yung cold shoulder sa akin, bahala sila. You do that attitude, then you're fucked for a long time.
Then you're an asshole.
Yeah, then you're a fucking asshole too.
Yeah.
So you have to understand they have certain standards, right? And clearly you're not that standard because we never really are.
Never.
But at the same time, it's what you do about that pressure. It's then are you coming over on Sundays? Okay, fine. You don't have the money, but are you at least coming over on Sundays and seeing the family every other Sunday or once Sunday a month? Or are you bringing them food? It doesn't have to be, high-end shit, but at least you're doing something.
Am I supposed to answer that question?
No, I'm not. It's not really a question. It's more like just a kind of a statement that sounded like a question.
Yeah, okay.
Do those things. Do not shun them because they don't like you.
Yes.
You have to work hard also.
Yes.
All right?
Okay.
All right, get out of here, buddy. Thanks.
Thanks, man.
David's like, I'm never fucking getting married if this is the case.
Yeah.
Right? David's like, fuck this.
I want to explore first.
Yeah, explore,
first.
man. Have sex and fuck everybody,
Yeah.
Even
not Vice. so.
Of course.
Yeah, stay away from that. Yeah. I'm just kidding. No, he's probably a great guy. I'm just fucking around. Let's take a break. When we come back, we have more of your calls. Last chance for your calls, by the way, after this commercial break. More with Guji Lorenzana, as well as our guest tonight, David Licauco. See you guys in a few minutes. Don't go away.
enough of the NBA fever. Sports5.ph has got you covered. Catch the hottest NBA topics discussed and delivered like a roundhouse kick to the head. This NBA-focused podcast is set to become the MVP, most valuable podcast among hoop heads.
For the defensive stoppers of Ben Wallace.
LeBron will get that title.
What would you like to see implemented?
Hosted by 4 gurus of the game from 3 different continents. Catch the Full Court Report. New episodes every Monday and Thursday, only on sports5.ph.
You're listening to Good Times with Mo, the podcast, here on Digital 5 Originals. Have an interesting question, or do you just want to speak your mind? Call us at 631-5788. Catch us on Skype at GTWM Podcast or on Viber at 090-877-77348.
Back on the show here. It is a Friday night. You're listening to Good Times with Mo, the podcast, Season 4, brought to you by D5 Studios. Want to thank our generous partner here, iFlix, for being so kind to give away annual subscriptions to our callers who call the show, Philippine-based callers. They can go ahead and avail of that. It's 129 pesos a month otherwise, which is a really good deal anyway to get unlimited internet TV, movies, and TV shows and all that good stuff. Man, seasons and seasons of stuff, by the way. It's not even just like, oh, the current season. No, all of them sometimes.
Yeah, they got like
so
Fresh
if you
Prince.
do they?
Yeah.
Look at that.
Sorry.
Yeah.
They have all this. They have the whole all the seasons, and I'm so excited about that.
Yep.
Yes.
Do check it out. iFlix. You call the show, you get that 1 year. But if you don't call, say you don't have a, life is good. Hey, but make life better. 129 pesos a month only. Look at that. Ready to go, David?
Yeah.
Gucci? Let's do it.
Yeah, here we go.
Let's go to Janie, who's 22. She's got a question for you, David.
Hi.
Janie.
Hi,
You
Janie.
are 22 in QC. What's up? Janie.
Hi guys. Hi Gucci.
Hi,
Hi
Janie.
Mo. And hi David.
Hi, Janie.
Hi David.
Hi.
Actually, I know your mom's watching right now, but I just wanted to ask. But hello.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah,
hello.
go. It's going to be a rough question. I know it.
Ma, sorry, yeah.
Okay. Please be honest.
Okay.
I'm a Kobe fan actually as well. Hi.
Nice.
Can you tell me what your favorite sex position is? What's your favorite sex position is?
Virgin pa ako eh.
Wait, hold on, Janie. How about you, man? Look at you, all spunky and young and too. What's your favorite position?
Oh, I don't know actually.
Ito, nagtatanong, hindi naman pwede sumagot. All right, David, what would be your favorite position? Sorry, Mom.
Doggy actually. I like dogs.
Yeah. What's nice about doggy, and Gucci, I don't know if you like this. I'm not a really big doggy fan, but here's the one thing I like about it.
Anyway.
Here's the one thing I like about it. You get to really kind of, the girl gets to feel the penis a lot more.
Yes.
In terms of like penetration.
Scientifically, yes.
Yeah, actually, girls
Yes.
like it
Yeah.
more. Diba?
Girls like
Yeah.
it more because the way the penis is shaped, it hits,
Sure.
it triggers that spot inside, the G spot, or whatever you want to call
and
it.
it feels bigger. So I think most Filipinos, because we're a smaller addicted group of people, you should be mastering the doggy style. That's the way to go.
That's right.
Yeah, the worst thing to do is, like, again, if we go back to the power forward of whatever team, like the Houston Rockets, the last thing you want to do is be doggied by that, because then, there's going to be some damage in there. But yeah, for us, who we are, doggy's the way to go. For a girl, if you want that deep impact, as they say on the show. So yeah, Janie, that's what you need to do.
Yeah, and another question for David.
Hi,
Sure.
Janie.
David, I always see you around Fort, so I just wanted to ask if you're a one-woman guy.
Where do you see me? Where do you see me?
I'm Fort, actually, sa Valk
Yeah.
and Boot Club.
Yeah, of
I
course.
always see you around talaga.
With
Yeah.
Vice.
No.
Yeah, with Vice over there, dog.
Hindi naman, syempre.
Kaya pala gusto niya doggy.
Hindi, syempre, kapag nasa relationship ka naman, di ba? You have to be loyal, but
Unless you travel.
I'm single, syempre, slay lang ng slay.
Slay ng
That's right.
slay.
There you go.
What is? I have a
All right.
question.
Where are you?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Go,
Are
Janie.
you dating someone right now?
Me, no.
Are you dating someone right now?
I just broke up with my ex like a few weeks ago.
Janie, you might as well just ask him to fuck you. I mean, really, truly, at this point, it's clear what we're trying to achieve here, yes?
Actually, yung gay friend, can you say a shout out to my friend Kim? He's gay and he's my friend and he's a big fan of yours.
Oh, hi Kim. Hi. Ganda mo ngayon ah.
Wow. Wow.
Slay. Slay, brother. Slay. Slay all the time. All right, Janie. Is that it?
Yeah.
Thank you, Jamie.
What's your Instagram,
Thank you,
Janie? Let me
David.
see.
Oh, nga, ano
Janie,
Instagram mo?
what's your Instagram? I want to see what we're working with here.
Pa,
What's your
pwede ka.
Instagram? Yeah.
Tsaka yung Instagram ni Kim.
Yeah. Janie,
Sure.
what's the Instagram? Come on.
Oh,
Oh, yung sa'yo.
Yours, Janie. What's your Instagram?
sasabihin ko talaga online.
Oh,
Yeah,
why
who
not?
cares? It's public, right? It's not a private account, right? It's a public account?
It's a private account.
Ah, shit.
Okay, never
All right.
mind.
Yeah, fuck it. You're no fun. All right, Janie, get out of here. Thanks for the call, baby. Appreciate it. See you
Okay,
at Valk.
thank you.
See you at the palace.
That's right. I got a picture of Janie here. Thank you, staff, being so resourceful. By the way,
talaga?
listen,
Cool.
yeah, the staff they're so good at being
Doing
able to
that.
find pictures of our callers. Yeah, I'll send it to you. Well, we'll have the staff send it to you. Yeah. Oh, but she's got braces on. She'll cut your dick with her teeth. With her teeth, though.
Or if you don't
So.
shave or cut, you get your pubes all stuck in there.
Yep. You ever get a blowjob with the girl with the braces, Gucci?
Yeah, and I liked it.
Not. Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
but I get
didn't find
waxed.
it.
I wax.
Ah, okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Till now, huh? You get your pubes waxed?
Yeah, I do. It's one of the best feelings in the world. I don't know how to explain it. It's awesome.
Now you wax all of it off, like you're
Yeah.
a Brazilian boy.
Brazilian
it's
boy.
just dick and balls to you.
Yep. And how they do it, they move the dick around when they have to do it. It's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And do you wax your asshole?
Yes, I do.
That is the good one because then there's nothing like shitting and wiping, and there's no shit on the tissue.
Exactly.
Like, it's less shit on the tissue. Oh, by the way, again, I'm sorry. I know we're talking about sex here, but I want to talk about ta'ed real quick. If you shave your asshole or wax your asshole or whatever, remove the hair on your asshole, when you take a shit and you wipe your ass, so much cleaner.
It is.
So much cleaner. And your ass doesn't smell like ass.
No, it doesn't. Because
throughout the day.
The bacteria doesn't stay on the hair that's
right.
around there.
The smell doesn't stay on the hair.
Exactly.
So you wax ass, it smells better, and you use less tissue and all that shit.
Yes. And
Yeah.
if you're a guy, and you like girls, you probably get more pussy that way too. When they see it, it looks bigger too.
Yeah, your dick looks bigger when you shave,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, but you probably have great complexion. See, I don't have good complexion.
I don't know how to comment
You
on
know?
that. Yeah, but yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean, you get what I mean. You're a nice little, you're good skin.
Can you see
I
us
don't
here,
have
Mo?
good skin.
No, Mo can see us.
No, but I know what, yeah, I can see you if I want. Hold on, let me look
No, I
at you.
mean now.
guys.
Can you see us?
Yeah, I can see you. Why?
No,
Are you showing off you're not showing your dick, are you?
No.
No, it's on. It's just, it's in one of my windows here. But yeah, no, totally. Yeah, guys, wax your ass. Now the pubes, yeah, okay. I haven't done it yet.
Wait, Mo,
I can see the value to it though.
It's great, and I mean, it's if you're also attached, it's probably the closest thing you could ever get to like cheating, too. So,
Yeah.
You know. if
Okay,
you're
hold
into
on.
that.
We have a photo of the guy who jacked off to your picture.
He did-
and
oh.
there's jizz all over your stomach.
Are you fucking kidding me?
and It's not a lot of jizz. Oh no, because it's on the guy's hand too. That's right. Hey, George, do me a favor. Can you put that on the screen there?
Is that allowed? I mean, it's
Yeah,
just jizz,
who
right?
cares?
Jizz
Yeah,
on
it's
the
just
face.
jizz. Yeah. No, it's not. Yeah, that could be lotion. That could be anything. It's not like a picture of a dick. Can you put that up on the screen so they can see that?
Oh my God.
So we can share that with the viewing audience.
This is one of like a turning point in my career. This is crazy.
Yeah.
A highlight of
Yeah.
my career.
All right. This is awesome. Tell me when it's
man.
up. Is it up?
It is up.
It's up. All right. See, the problem is he didn't land a lot on your body. It was a lot of it's on his hand there. There's only like bits of it on your abs.
Damn, dude. That's like. And he used a picture from when I did Cosmo. That's crazy.
Yeah, listen, look, you look mega young in this.
I look like Harry Potter and shit. That, fuck.
Yeah.
Like a Harry Potter, naked Harry Potter.
There's a fucking bird in your
That's what I mean with the bird thing. With the bird with the eagle on my arm. I mean my owl for for entering Hogwarts or whatever.
But right, flattering, yes.
No, yeah. I
come
mean,
on,
I don't know
right?
how
How
to.
could this stu-
I don't know how to feel about it, but it's one of those things that now I could tell my kids that this has happened to
Sure,
me. You know?
sure.
My
All
mom
right,
must
thanks,
be
George.
so proud
Appreciate
right now. Do you have one too? Does David have one too?
He's got a very watery kind of consistency.
Well, because
to his,
he does it a
jacket.
lot, right? So when you do it quite a
yeah.
bit,
Yeah.
it waters down. It's not as potent
So
and
thick.
Yeah,
thick.
yeah. No, mine looks like liquid soap. Before you put water on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like many guy, I'm assuming. Okay,
Yeah.
all right. Thank you, whoever that was. I forgot his name. I think that was John.
John from Cebu.
Let's go to Mav, who is in Baguio. I think Mav called the other day as well too. Mav, you're 25 in Baguio. What's up?
Hey Mo, Guji and David, right?
Yes.
Hi.
Yep.
Hi.
Hi, good evening, guys. Good morning to you, Mo.
Morning.
Oh yeah. So before I say my question, I'll give a little background of my story. So I met this girl. They said she liked me, so I met with her way before I still have a girlfriend. But we went out once, and then we fucked once.
Yeah.
So I kind of cheated on my ex-girlfriend.
Kinda.
But now,
That's cheating.
Yeah.
yeah, it's not kind of. Yeah, I cheated once. But now we broke up. So, and then after I broke up with my girlfriend, we fucked again.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
so it's been a year now. I have known this girl for a year, and I know Mo. You said that don't have a FUBU, or if I can call that a FUBU, I don't know, more than 3 months because someone will fall.
Well, that's regularly banging. Like if you banged her twice in 1 year, that's not a FUBU in a sense. That's just you got lucky twice. We're talking about sustained fuck buddy. Yeah, once a week,
okay.
stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah, because my question will be, can I fuck her again? Because right now I'm currently single, and actually last month we just did it, and right now medyo bumubuelo pa ako kasi she actually has a boyfriend.
You like her?
My boyfriend siya.
May boyfriend.
And
Upal pala siya.
yeah, my boyfriend siya, and sometimes I just go to her place when no one's there, and when we think his boyfriend will not come around.
This
And
this
right
excites
now-
you for some reason. I can hear in your voice that this is really exciting you. So you
Yeah.
must like the this whole sneaking around thing with her, huh?
I hate it. You know how many
Actually, the
times
last time that we had sex, her sister came up, and then I don't know how to go out from her room.
Yeah, no,
that was
I'm
really
not-
funny.
I know there are a lot of guys who like this stuff. I hate this shit, man. The whole like I've had sex probably with maybe like 5 or 10 actually. Well, anywhere between 5 or 10 girls who've had either husbands or boyfriends. I hate it because I'm thinking, God, if I get caught, he's gonna fucking kill me. You know, there's no rush for me. I just want to fuck this girl. Like, I don't care if she's got a boyfriend or a fucking husband. I don't care because she's hot. I don't want to fuck her right now. But I hate that they're taken. Like, I would rather not fuck girls who are taken. But there are guys out there who like that shit, right? Like, oh my God, dude, the boyfriend's out there. Good. I want to fuck you in their bed. Like, man, I'm not that kind of dude, man. That's dangerous, Mav. You can get you can get yourself. You get your ass kicked.
She's doing this too. She's a consenting adult. She wants to fuck you, and she has a boyfriend.
Sure. Yeah,
Man, this is common.
And actually,
Yeah, but
she
my thing
does
is like
a really
fucking the
good
boyfriend
blowjob.
when he's not around, like fucking him in their bed. Boy, dude, that's dangerous, man.
That's fucking dangerous. You
Yeah,
better
I would, like,
watch
fuck
your
him in-
back.
yeah, I just
But
fuck him in
here's the
motels
thing,
or something, but not at the bed.
Whenever
at the
I go to her
boyfriend's
place,
section.
I make sure that she knows her boyfriend's schedule. So parang medyo sigurado
Yeah,
lang
but
walang darating.
schedules change, man. For whatever. What if he has LBM that day? And he's like, oh fuck, I gotta get home. I gotta take a shit. He gets home, he's gonna shit
But
in your
they don't
mouth.
live together. They don't live together, and
That's even more dangerous sometimes.
The family of the guy, I think, is slightly conservative, and they have a business and shit. So he's kind of busy.
All right. Anyway, what's the question? You're asking us if you could fuck this girl again, right?
Background lang
Yeah.
to eh.
So I can
Okay.
still fuck her if there's a chance, right?
Yeah.
And then
no.
how can I last long? Because the last time that she gave me a head, she was really good at it, and I don't know, parang
You
I'm
just-
almost gonna come.
you came-
and then I just stopped her. And then
do me a favor. Okay, so do this. Have her suck your dick, and then when you fucking unload in her mouth, then go down on her.
Yeah.
So then you can refract for about 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and then you fuck her after that.
Yeah.
So
I
even if you
actually did that.
okay, then you should be fine. Why
Pero
complain?
what happened was on the second round, medyo, di ba, hard na ako ulit. And then when we're about to do it again, but I don't know, for some reason, biglang lumabot siya ulit. So
you probably
I asked
tried
her
to
to
speed
give me a
up.
head again.
Yeah, you have to give her. Now she has to give you a blowjob again to get it hard again,
Yeah.
and then you get the fucker. You're still gonna be fine.
You're fine, man. I mean, just be creative. I mean,
Yeah.
how I stay long is exactly that. What Mo was saying. Just do a lot of different things. When it gets off and she's into it, have her suck your dick again.
Yeah. Usually the refractionary period can be cut in half if she's sucking your dick. So again, have her blow you. You can come in 2 minutes after a blowjob. That's fine. She doesn't care. It's the intercourse part that's kind of the weird part. If you come in 2 minutes, so you get a blowjob. If you come in 2 to 3 minutes, no problem. Then you're gonna have to give yourself about 10 to 15 minutes to of course have your refractionary period. So make out with her for like 3 minutes, then go down on her for like 10 minutes, then have her blow you for another 2 minutes, and then you get to fuck her.
Yep.
You're fine.
But last question, sorry.
Sure. And then her boyfriend walks in and fucking cuts your dick off.
Yeah, I better run without
Ingat,
clothes.
bro.
That sucks. I hope that will happen. But here, what if ma-feel ko na parang medyo may feelings na siya? Should I stop by then?
Yeah, you should stop.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, no doubt about that. If you don't
Yep.
if you don't have feelings for her, man, stop.
Stop.
And man, she has a boyfriend.
Just be careful
Medyo
there.
may
You
thrill
know,
eh, pero, yeah.
what's good about her having a boyfriend are the chances of her falling in love with you are less than if you're just banging a single girl. Like, that's why I always tell these girls who want to have sex, fuck like 3 or 4 guys at the same time, like in the same, like, you know, not the same moment, but, you know, at the same time, have 3 or 4 so you don't get attached to one guy, you know. That's always good for trying to get a bunch of FUBUs and stuff like that. Like, if you're a girl and you want to have sex, I mean, shit, why not, right? You want to have sex? Fine. But don't fuck just one guy. You got to fuck like 2 or 3 guys, maybe 4 guys on rotation.
Do you know if she's happy with her relationship? I mean, obviously she's probably not since she's fucking you.
Well, what I know about their relationship, nakikita lang sila every weekend.
Every weekend lang dahil strict yung
Yeah.
family niya.
Hindi sila nag-sex.
That I don't know. I don't really ask for their sex life. But,
Yeah, don't.
Yun lang. Kaya pag whenever we meet something like breakfast, she give me a lot of stories. So parang nagkakaroon ako ng impression na parang they don't talk a lot.
Okay.
Because ang dami niyang sinishare sa
Then
akin.
you should leave.
Dangerous.
You should leave her already.
Yeah.
Because
Dangerous.
this she's falling. She's already falling for you.
Yeah.
Once she sounds like she's unhappy. Second, you know, she's also unhappy in her sex life, so she's having sex with you. And if she's already giving you stories and shooting off her mouth, then man, that's a tough situation. So
Yeah,
your question
dangerous.
is actually a little bit more dangerous and a little bit more complex than what you originally asked. I honestly think you shouldn't have sex with her anymore.
Yeah, I don't think you can have sex with her anymore. I thought she was just like, you know, I thought she was just a wild girl. But if she's telling you stories and stuff already and like venting, ooh, yeah, no. Yeah.
That's a sign then.
That's a sign.
Maybe one more BJ, but that's it. Man. Just a BJ. Just one more for the road. Just one more for the road,
Okay.
BJ. Come on, you got to endorse that, right?
Yeah, shit, I've been in that situation.
Yeah, just
Fuck.
one more. Just BJ. Like, get one more 2-minute BJ out of it. All right?
Okay, one more
All right,
BJ then.
Yeah,
Oh,
why not?
God, man.
For the road.
Okay.
Thanks, Mav. Have
All
a
right,
good day.
thank you, Mo. Have a good day.
All right. Bye-bye. David, how'd you like today's show? Good?
It's actually nagulat ako na ganito pala.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My mom's listening, so hi, mama.
You're of age.
Hi,
naman.
Mama.
Hello,
I'm
Mom.
gonna slay this
Joke
weekend.
lang yun, ma.
What does fleek mean? I keep hearing about
Fleek,
fleek.
I think means like cool or of some kind. Like your eyebrows are on fleek. I hear the girls say it's like it's awesome.
Okay,
like
wala lang.
I guess
I'm just
it's-
wondering what that means because he
Yeah.
keeps you guys talking about slaying and you know.
Slay is like the shit that Beyonce says in her song Formation. She's like slay, slay. It's I guess it's like
Yeah.
just go out there and I say crush, but I've been saying that a long time. Like, I go out and crush that fucking thing. It's like that. Slay. Whatever. Slay the dragon.
Okay.
Whatever.
That's
I
good.
don't know. These kids. Fuck these kids. Yeah, except David. We like David. All right, so let's get out here. Gucci, man, again, please come back often. I know you're a busy guy, but do you please make time for us here on the show?
Yeah, no, and I want to come back.
Possible,
I want to come back next
you know?
week if you guys if need me. You know.
George, Yuri, let's get Gucci on rotation here on the show in terms of like I don't know co-hosting or something. He always does a really good job.
Thanks.
Real cool. Vice is always on point. All that good stuff. Fucking love Gucci.
Thanks.
Okay, good. They've already booked you, as they said.
Sweet.
Yep. You're back next week. David, I got to thank you, man, for being here.
Thanks.
Was nice to have met you. You seem like a really decent guy, and you know.
Nice to meet you also.
Yeah. Good luck with all the
morning show.
chismes. Oh, you do?
Yeah,
Good. Thanks, man. That's very kind of you. Cool. All right. Well, stay away from the chismes.
Yeah.
Or at least the good kind.
Thanks.
Get to the good kind. And we'll see you guys on Monday. Have a good weekend, Gucci. Have a good weekend, David. Have a good weekend to all the people who are listening to our show, the callers, the people in the chat room. That I read every message. Well, no, that's a lie. I read about 60% of the messages that you guys put in the chat room because I'm doing the show at the same time. So I want to make sure I say hi to the people over there. You guys are very interactive and brutal. Kind of as well. So thanks everyone to our staff who does such a great job every single night.
Thank you.
Yuri, George, AB, all you guys over there. Thank you so much. We'll see you on Monday. Have a good weekend, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.